Hello, in this video I'm going to share with you my experience of working at Bookers Wholesale. They are a subsidiary owned by Tesco Plc, the #1 retail company in the UK. I was a picker there, and basically my role consisted of using a handheld device with a pump truck and cages and pallets, and I will typically go around the store as quickly as I can, being as productive as I can to pick customer orders. The store was split into sections, so we had an ambient section, a frozen section, chilled, as well as a butcher, and obviously the plastic things such as disposable cutlery and plates and obviously tissues. And basically I would have to fulfill online orders from various businesses. Now the clients were mostly hotels, care homes, restaurant, pubs, bars, anywhere where hot food is served. And I would be assigned to just pick as many items as I can as fast as I could until all the orders were complete. And when you completed an order, you would have to bring it to a loading bay to be loaded onto vans, and this is what you would have to do anywhere between 7 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Obviously there was a 7-day operation business, so you would have to work sometimes during the weekend, and you would also need to be aware of other people around you. So for example, there were customers around you. You would have to be mindful of that when you would go around the aisle, because it was open to registered clients. Typically, to be registered at Bookers, you would have to be a business owner, and if you were not, you would have to be accompanied by a registered member of Bookers Wholesale, as it wasn't open to every member of the public. But overall, the job is very target driven, and you have to be accurate, you have to be quick, and you have to be physically ready to walk around and bending over, lifting bulky items, because obviously everything in there was sold in bulk, so multiple packs of beer. So it could be, sometimes you would have to lift between 5 to 10 kilos, which obviously it's not a lot, but over a repetitive amount of time, so you would do the same activity, it can be straining on you physically. But if you're somebody who's fit and active, then you should be able to manage that. The job is mostly busy during the peak periods of trading in hospitality, so the summer is when it is at its busiest, and when there's more of a need for your services. The store is quite old and not really necessarily well kept. There was, for example, when it was raining, there would be leakages, but overall the pay is minimum wage, so 100% of your wages was however many hours you worked. There was no bonus scheme and no pay. I think there might have been a pay for working nights, but the picker's job is done during the morning and day, so you wouldn't get that. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything to do with Bookers, and if you have worked there previously or are a current employee and want to share your experience, then by all means drop a comment in the comment section, and I will be happy to receive your feedback. Thank you for listening.